love having this guy on. One of the funnier guests we have here on the program, and he's got a new show on CBS with Judd Hirsch and Katie Segal. It is called Superior Donuts, and it is about the food that Andy Reid brought in when he became the new coach of the Kansas City Chiefs that he loves so much. Good to see you, David Koechner.
It's great to see you. Thanks for having me.
I appreciate that.
Always a treat.
I love having you on here. We'll talk about your show in a second. Man, do I feel for you and all the Chiefs fans, because I felt it this year. I thought it was different this year. I know you did too.
I did too. I thought, well, we're going to have to get back past New England. Maybe we were looking down the road too much. That was tough. Is it because they moved the game to later and they had too much time to think?
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, did Chris jinx us?
Yeah.
Was that part of it?
Could that be it?
I like Alex, by the way.
You do.
You do like Alex Smith.
Yeah.
He's
like you said, he got us there.
Well, I mean, he got you there. He now has got to get you past
All right.
it.
Okay. Are you going to say the same about Rodgers?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
You're looking around
he's
for.
won a championship already.
Yeah,
David.
yeah. A couple years ago.
So you
One of the greatest.
So if you got to, let's just say Tony Romo becomes available.
He seems like a nice guy, but no thanks. I mean, it's not my place to say, but
It is your place to say.
well,
You're a fan, sir.
I
I saw you wear Zubas on the field earlier this year. You and Riggle were wearing Zubas.
yes, they gave some nice coach. When's the last time Tony was in a full season?
About 2 years ago, and then before that, 3 years before that, I believe.
God bless. God bless, but I wouldn't give up. Alex is more mobile. And are we going to blame one guy, really? We're going to give up? Don't give us up on us, baby. I don't want to sing it because then you'd have to pay.
We can't. We'll be sued.
Yeah.
We'll have a lawsuit slapped on us so fast.
No, I think we're in good shape. Do you like Foles better?
No.
Do you like our backup better? Nick came in and did some fine work.
So
won you guys a game, right?
You don't feel this is an Alex Smith issue, is what you were saying?
I don't. Look at that.
I mean, I don't
We couldn't convert on third down.
You couldn't get the Steelers off the field either. I mean, it is a head scratcher that
Bell was a beast.
he's an animal.
We had no answer. We're banged up. It's really about who's healthy at that moment in time, isn't it? Isn't it?
Well, ask the New England Patriots, who only got 6 carries that they had to deal with Le'Veon Bell before a groin injury cropped up that didn't crop up when he was running it 30 times a game against the Dolphins and the Chiefs also.
He's unstoppable.
Am I wrong with any of those facts that I just uttered?
No, look, sometimes you have to get lucky. And, who you play and who your opponents have plays a lot into it.
Okay.
Steelers also didn't have to deal with Rob Gronkowski either. So it goes both ways.
Oh, we didn't have Jamal Charles. What are we doing? Go take down the roster? What's happening here?
I agree. You guys didn't have Jamal. You didn't have Johnson, your best linebacker.
Yeah. It was tough. But look, hey, we made it to the playoffs. That's good. How many teams didn't? Most of them.
Yes, 20 of them.
So we'll be back.
Okay.
We'll see who they keep intact.
I like your plucky optimism,
Right?
David Koechner.
I like these guys.
Let's ask him the poll question. Let's ask David Koechner the poll question that's on our app today.
What's the best football nickname, Dave? The bus, the snake, sweetness, the fridge. He hate me.
Well, I lived in Chicago for 9 years, so I'm tempted to go with sweetness. But the snake, old Jake, that was one of the early ones.
It was Stabler's before Jake Plummer.
Yeah.
Now
I was thinking of Stabler. I wasn't thinking of Plummer.
I know. But we said the same thing too, by the way. Jake, we always keep saying Jake the Snake too, when we actually mean Ken Stabler.
We mean Ken Stabler.
Now
You're right.
We also had somebody call in while you were driving here, the Nigerian nightmare that we forgot, Christian Okoye.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Get ready for the cutback.
Did you ever have a nickname?
I did. When I was younger, I was really small, and so they would call me Big Dave. So it was ironic. And the irony is, I guess another irony is, I then grew to be 6'2".
So now what? So now are you called Small Dave by those same people?
For different reasons. Because I don't think so well. Small brain. What?
So you were just Big Dave, right?
Big Dave. Now people just call me Kex.
Now, what about didn't you, last time you were here, you were talking about your son was playing.
Charlie.
And does he have a nickname out there in the field or anything like that? No?
I think they just call him Charlie.
Just getting Koechner? You said people just put Koechner in the game, right?
Concrete Charlie?
Concrete Charlie Koechner?
Concrete Charlie.
That's
Koechner.
great.
The heavy mixer?
Nice.
Here comes Concrete Charlie
He
Koechner.
plays for the Providence Pioneers. They're having a
Yes.
great season.
Okay.
He could get a little more playing time, Coach. Coach Westfall, by the way. Coach Westfall.
Like
Like
Paul?
Paul's son. Yes.
Get out of here.
I'm not kidding you.
No kidding.
Yeah. Great coach.
Football?
No, basketball.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Paul Westfall's kid
Yes,
is
is
coaching your kid.
Yes. I'm not sure who's benefiting more. Who's learning,
Talk about small world,
right?
man.
Only in Los Angeles you're going to get that.
That is that, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
He's
true.
also a film producer, so it works cuts both ways. Yes. He was actually in semi-pro. He was one of the regular
on.
players in semi-pro.
no
One of
kidding.
the extra guys. Yeah.
So Paul Westfall used his stardom here in this town to get his son into semi-pro.
I'm not sure who got who into what. I haven't gone through a full discussion
Just
about
trying
that.
to see
What- yeah.
that. That is you're right. That's the only sort of stuff that, like my kid goes to school with RoboCop's kid.
Wow.
Yeah.
Weller?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was one
sure,
time.
well,
So
yeah.
one time I went to school function. I'm like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's RoboCop.
It's pretty awesome.
I know, but I'm also 20 years younger than
That's okay. We're the only ones that matter here in this room. Weller was also a history professor or something, right?
Is it?
At
Was he?
Syracuse.
I didn't
Something
know.
crazy. Like he's a big brain guy.
I'm looking at a Syracuse
really?
guy over there. You don't even know.
No idea.
I'm guessing Syracuse. This was after he after acting. He went and became
Post RoboCop?
post Robo, post cop. Someone will look it up.
I'm on it.
Oh man.
Yeah, so he went on to do that.
Okay.
But so Charlie's having a good season. Sergeant's playing flag football and basketball. Two teams.
There we go.
Margot's cheering. Audrey's playing basketball. Eve is doing.
My God.
What is she doing? She's doing.
Well, somebody's got to drive these people all over the place.
Yeah, we have help. There's some kind. I'm not going to do it. Although I pick them up as much as I can. I'll go
You're
to as
good,
many
Dad. No, you're
practices
father
and
of the year.
games.
We know, David. We know.
I'm not sure about that. I just try.
So tell me about Superior Donuts,
Superior
sir.
Donuts. It's based on a Tracy Letts play from 2008, which was incubated in Chicago and by the Steppenwolf, and then they moved the show to Broadway.
Yes.
It had a nice 6 or 9 month run, and then there were some Chicago producers that were interested in the property, and they brought it to CBS.
Yes.
And said this could be a good sitcom. So it's set in an uptown Chicago donut shop. The area is gentrifying. The owner of the shop, Judd Hirsch.
I've heard of him.
Yes. We all know him from Taxi, Dear John.
Sitcom
Yeah.
royalty.
Ex-
Acting royalty.
Amazing
But I mean,
actor. Amazing.
Yes.
So thrilled to be working with him. He's challenged. So he wants. There's another guy, Maz Jobrani, comes and plays this guy named Falls, who keeps wanting to buy the place. He's like, sell to me. You don't have any business. And then the Jermaine Fowler, who is fabulous, real charismatic. Reminds me. Jermaine reminds me of a mix between Eddie Murphy and Will Smith. And I'm not kidding. He's got that. He's got that charm.
Good Lord.
charisma. I know.
Put more on him, David.
Well, no, he can carry it.
Okay.
Great guy. So he challenges Judd Hirsch's character, Arthur, to make a go of it, because he grew up in this neighborhood. Too many things are changing. Let's save this donut shop. Rah, rah. Katie Seagal plays a police officer that's known Arthur forever and comes into the station, the donut shop regularly. I play Tush, and apparently, here's the way I describe the film, the little play we do every week.
Yes.
It's like Chico and the Man meets Cheers in a donut shop.
That's now you're talking my language.
Now we can
right
talk.
There.
Those kids over there.
These kids don't know
They
who
don't-
Chico and the Man is,
They
but
don't.
I do
they
not know
know
that.
who
I know
Cheers.
Cheers.
And they know donuts.
Mikey
and
knows.
I eat a lot
They
of
know
donuts.
donuts.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
know donuts.
But anyway, it's always that kind of, look, in Commedia dell'arte, you've got, 7 stock characters. So a lot of those are typically represented in a sitcom. And I'd say ours is too.
Well, it's an old school looking sitcom that's got a 21st century obviously feel to it, and with it being a special preview coming up on next Thursday, after what is going to be
After Big Bang,
after Big
on the
Bang,
second.
and then on Monday it's in between Man with a Plan and
It's, and Two Broke Girls.
yeah. So it's too
we'll
bad
be-
CBS isn't
Funny
giving
show.
you any shot at
Right.
all. Congratulations on that. Before we let you go, we do have a Peter Weller Syracuse update from the Chris Command Center here on the Rich Eisen Show.
We do. You were in fact correct. Peter Weller did teach at Syracuse. There's a website nowadays where you can rate professors. So you decide, whenever you're enrolling in classes, whether or not you want that professor.
Oh, boy.
We have Peter Weller's rating as a professor. This is out of 5.0.
Outstanding.
What do you guys think RoboCop rated
Well, it's got to be 5. Otherwise, he'll just absolutely eviscerate you from the curriculum, right? I mean, isn't that the way it would work?
I would think it's probably
You have to be careful with
It'd be
RoboCop.
very engaging.
Robo-professor?
4.9.
Robo-prof.
Now,
4.9
Robo-prof.
because that one student who didn't show up got a F.
level of difficulty out of 5 for Peter Weller's class at
1.
Syracuse.
1.
Maybe that's why you got a 5? Is that what you're saying? Are these correlated figures? What did he get?
Got a 2.8. Hotness.
Wait, like how attractive he is
That's
as a
what it
teacher?
says. Hotness.
What website are you
He got
on?
a
Is it
chili-
like a
he got
Rotten
chili
Tomatoes?
pepper.
There's like
He's
a
on fire. No, it's Rate My Professor. This was around when I was in school.
Yeah, it's a real website.
Some of the quotes for Mr. Weller, you don't attend Mr. Weller's classes because he was RoboCop. You attend for the knowledge he imparts. And boy, did he ever impart knowledge. Forget acting, sir. You have such knowledge. It would be a shame to waste it on acting.
Come on.
Wait, what? The guy was
Not a bad
RoboCop.
profession.
Not only a cool actor, but possibly the coolest professor ever. Having RoboCop as a professor was bleeping awesome.
How about that?
Was it
This is
history?
great. The best was one day after I had his class, I went back to my room to watch 24, the best show ever, and there was my professor trying to blow up Jack Bauer himself. Peter Weller is the man.
Was it history that he taught?
Let me try.
See,
and
we
look.
can't even find it because they're too busy brown-nosing Professor Weller.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder if he
Fantastic.
teaches online.
And who said there was a problem with the higher education system in this country?
Apparently not. We should get him on. Oh, well, he lives out there now, but maybe when he's in town, he should come by.
Yeah. I'll check him out at the next parent-teacher conference.
Right.
Good to see you, David.
pleasure.
I'm so happy for you. This looks like a great show, and
It's a good one.
it's gonna crush it on CBS, America's Most Watched Network. Check out Superior Donuts next Thursday in a special time of 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and then every single Monday at 9 Eastern time. David Koechner here on the Rich Eisen Show. Good to see you, brother.
You too, baby.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.